How's it going, everyone? My name is Joshua Howard, and today I'm going to be speaking to you about my painful experiences. So it started off when I was 4 years old. I was playing touches in my house with some friends, and this girl was chasing me because obviously she was on. And I thought, being the clever 4-year-old that I was, that climbing the windowsill would probably be a good idea to get away from a girl, because you know they're not as strong as boys. So I climbed this windowsill and bah! She started like climbing, like jeez. So I thought I can fly. So I jumped over her, and then my shin hit the side of a table, and then I landed on the floor with my left arm and fractured it. I was 8 years old, 2nd grade. And it was a sunny Sunday morning. The church had already finished. I was in the church playground. My parentals were probably having tea or coffee and chatting with their friends, you know, being the normal people they are. And then in the playground there was this electricity box that you could climb up to from a tree that was right next to it. And there was this girl sitting on those two-way swings. I'll show you. And I climbed onto the electricity box, and I climbed back down because I thought maybe I should go to my parents now, because you know it's like 11 o'clock, church finished like half an hour ago, they're probably looking for me. So I climbed down, then I thought, wait, there's a good looking girl here, why don't I climb back up and impress her, you know. So I climbed back up the tree onto the electricity box, and then I jumped down. Probably the stupidest thing I've ever done. It was probably only like 1.5 meters above the ground, and so I landed with both my arms first, and my right arm literally snapped inward. This is the straightest my arm can go, because the doctor said that my arm will never be able to go straight because it snapped that bit, because it went, yeah, that's bad. 3rd grade now, I was 9 years old. I cracked my back. I got a hair crack in my back. It was really sore. I had to like limp or crawl to the office to get someone to help me, because everyone had already gone in for break, and I thought I was being clever or cool. Why did I say clever? Cool. I thought I was being cool. And so there was this hockey goal. They looked like soccer poles, really small soccer goals, but without nets. And we used to hold on to the top bar and do backflips around the pole. So I was alone, and I thought I'd do this, but as soon as I lifted my legs just to go backward, then the pole came with me, and the whole thing landed on me as I fell on my back. So that's a story. I think the next one is in grade 4 or grade 5. So I was like 10 or 11 years old. And I had this really bad headache for like 4 or 5 days. And I would lie on the couch, beanbag on my neck, cloth on my head. I did that all myself because I didn't tell my parents. But then I told my parents, and they were like worried about me, so they took me to the hospital. Turns out I had something called encephalitis, and that's basically the swelling of your brain. So basically my brain got bigger, but my skull was too small to accommodate my brain, so it hurt so much. 7th grade. End of high school, in the December holidays. In South Africa we have our summer in December, January and February, so we have our summer holiday for like a month at the beginning of December to the beginning of January. And I was on a farm, at my cousin's farm, and we were going down this hill, and I was using his dad's bicycle. He was using his bicycle. So we were going down this hill, and I hit a bump, and I thought, if I don't turn immediately after I land, I'm gonna hit the fence at the bottom of this hill. Because before that, I realized the brakes don't work. Thanks to Kaz for giving me that bike. So anyway, hit this bump, turned in the air, but as soon as I landed, the bike slid from underneath me and the chain cut my leg open. I can't show you now, I'm wearing long pants, sorry. Anyhow, I'm turning 19 this year and I haven't had much more painful experiences than since the 7th grade. If that's a good sentence. Anyhow, ciao, peace out, live a good life, bro.